Hi guys, CombinedYoutuber. Welcome to the F1 2013 career mode today. We'll be doing the Monaco Grand Prix for Season 2. We didn't do it last season because I didn't really want to do it and I found it too hard. But now we're going to do the Monaco Grand Prix in Season 2 of F1 2013 career mode. Here we are in Monaco. We start from P9 after a heavy rain qualifying yesterday. Well, not yesterday actually, but technically no. But Fernando Alonso, our teammate, starts in 7th, so Ferrari didn't do too well in qualifying yesterday. But Romain Grosjean also didn't do too well in qualifying, as he starts 16th. But the pole position went to Sebastian Vettel from Mark Webber, then Kimi Raikkonen starts from 3rd place. He had a good qualifying. So here we go, pitting on lap I think it was 8, I think it said. Here we go, out on track for the Monaco Grand Prix. So here we are on the grid in Monaco. We're waiting for the lights for the first time in the Monaco Grand Prix. We have 4 lights and 5 lights. And so away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix. We've got a decent start compared to Jenson Button. Jenson Button's got a flying start. Speeds past Nico Hülkenberg off the line. But here comes Adrian Sutil around the outside. Rosberg has got a bad run. And now side by side with Nico Hülkenberg up Roberto Ravage. Here we go. Oh, we're very close to Nico Hülkenberg. We actually touched him there. But here we go. We're now looking around the outside of Nico Rosberg. But Jenson Button in the way at Casino Square. Jenson Button, who had a flying start, has lost a position. Now here we go down into Mirabeau and into the hairpin. Welcome to Nico Rosberg as we head down into Portier. Here we go. Now coming into the tunnel now with Nico Rosberg, but now coming into back where we're still behind Nico Rosberg on lap 1 of 20 here in Monaco. And oh, they've crashed. The bug has happened and it's my teammates involved. My teammate Fernando Alonso is involved in the incident as well. Lewis Hamilton is involved and we have to reverse. So now we're down into 16th, 15th place and our teammate has crashed. Oh dear. That's a real shame for our teammate. He's out of the Grand Prix. And here we go. We're behind Romain Grosjean in P12 at the moment. Here we go up the inside of Grosjean and Guido van der Garde in the Caterham has he's made a fantastic start in that Caterham in Van der Garde. He's up into 12th. Here we go. Di Resta's now in 10th in the Force India. Force India are 8th and 10th at the moment. They have a good start too. Here we go on the inside of Di Resta coming into Mirabeau. Can we get Di Resta now into Mirabeau? Yes, we can on the inside of Paul Di Resta into Mirabeau, and the safety car's been deployed as soon as I passed Di Resta. That was obviously because of the incident with my teammates, so my teammate's out of the race and the safety car has been deployed on lap 2 of the Monaco Grand Prix. Now this is what I expected. Here we are, just weaving, and then of course, as the safety car was pretty boring, here we go straight to the restart with Sergio Perez ahead of us on lap 4, 2 laps later. We're in position 8 of 18 here in Monaco. Here we go. Right at the back of Sergio Perez, the green flags are out and we're racing in Monaco. Here we go. We've got a bad exit with Sergio Perez, but here we go starting lap 5 of the Monaco Grand Prix. Here we go, coming down into turn 1. Can we get Sergio Perez? Not quite, but can we get Perez into the next corner and down Beau Rivage and Casino Square? Perez is kicking up some sparks there as we come down into Casino Square. Oh, we're going on the inside, but Perez cuts off and shuts the door on us. And we stay in 8th place. Here we go, coming into the hairpin and now into the chicane on the same lap. Here we go, we cut it a little bit there, but here we go with Perez now. We're side by side with Sergio Perez into the back. Can we go round the outside? Yes, we're still side by side into the back. But here we go, we're going to go side by side through the swimming pool. And we get Sergio Perez into the swimming pool. And there's a crash there with Adrian Sutil. But wow, we are side by side with Sergio Perez around the swimming pool chicane. let's check that in slow motion. Look at that. We're basically touching. We've gone across the curb. And oh, that is great racing. Side by side through the swimming pool chicane. Let's see it again. Look, as Perez hit the inside wall on the swimming pool chicane there, and then we're just touching wheels, and then still side by side through the swimming pool chicane. Oh my god, that's great racing. Then we've got a lap 6 with it. We have a second safety car. A second safety car has been deployed. 2 safety cars in this race. Now coming through the tunnel. Here we go down into the chicane. Hamilton's in P4. And that's what's caused the safety car. The 2 Mercedes have collided at the chicane. That's unbelievable. The 2 Mercedes have gone into each other at the chicane. Oh my goodness. Rosberg and Hamilton are out of the Grand Prix. They have crashed into each other on the exit of the Nouvelle chicane. Wow, unbelievable. That's 13 cars now in the race. Wow. This is a crazy race so far. Maldonado second. Wow. Maldonado second as here we are under the safety car. Here we go onto the restart. But I can't believe the Mercedes have crashed into each other. But here we go. Starting the race again. With Sebastian Vettel leading. Pastor Maldonado in second. Me in third. Nico Hulkenberg in fourth. But as we had to pit on this lap because our tyres were pretty worn. So it ended up being an anticlimactic restart, unfortunately. But here we go, changing to a set of prime tyres. It's a 3.2 second stop. Good stop from Ferrari. And Maldonado gets out ahead of us there. Vettel also gets out ahead of both of us. Hulkenberg gets out behind me, as I expected. But here we are on lap 9 of the Monaco Grand Prix, coming out of the pit lane. Can we get past Maldonado in the next few laps? Hopefully we can. Here we go, down into Massenet, and into Casino Square. Right into the next lap, coming into the tunnel. We're very close to Pastor Maldonado as they come down into the tunnel. We're very close to him. But here we go, side by side, through it down into the Nouvelle chicane. We have the inside line on Pastor Maldonado. We get past Pastor Maldonado into the Nouvelle chicane, and we get him into 9th place. Nico Hulkenberg also went past Pastor Maldonado. So let's see what Hulkenberg did. So Maldonado's trying to fight back, but then there's Hulkenberg swooping on the inside to get past Pastor Maldonado into the exit of the Nouvelle chicane. So that's very interesting. We're coming into the back. But Sebastian Vettel's the next car up. So Sebastian Vettel from pole position has really lost out here. He's down into 7th. Here we go, starting lap 12 of the Monaco Grand Prix. And Rich Mix now 8/10 purple. Here we go, it's going to set fastest laps. Valtteri Bottas is ahead of Sebastian Vettel. There's a Caterham in front of those two, so the Caterham could get points. There's 13 cars left. This is actually a crazy race so far. Sebastian Vettel is ahead of us, now coming to the tunnel where we've lost a bit of time to him as we went wide in Portier. And Sebastian Vettel is now challenging Valtteri Bottas as we head down into the chicane. But we touch Vettel a little bit there as we head down into the chicane. Here we go, Sebastian Vettel trying to look at him up the inside, into the back. That's close to media. So Jenson Button has changed onto a set of option tyres, and Sebastian Vettel cuts the chicane a little bit there and touches Valtteri Bottas. That's really weird for the AI at that corner. But here we go, down into the straight with DRS and the rest of our cars. Now down into turn 1, lap 13 of the Monaco Grand Prix. Now coming into turn 1, we've got a much better exit than Sebastian Vettel's and head down into Beau Rivage. Here we go, down into Mirabeau. Can we get Sebastian Vettel up the inside? Yes, we're going for it. We're going for it into Mirabeau. But Sebastian Vettel's touched us and he's shut the door on us into the hairpin. He's made us go to the outside, and now Pastor Maldonado coming on the outside has hit us there. And now he's lost position to Hulkenberg. Actually, that was Hulkenberg. It wasn't Maldonado, sorry. It just looked like a Williams front wing to me. But anyway, on to lap 13 where Hulkenberg is challenging us down into the Nouvelle chicane. But Vettel has gone very slowly through the Nouvelle chicane again. And we've had to back out and cut the chicane. That was a bit sad, but anyway. Moving on to lap 14 of the Monaco Grand Prix. Nico Hulkenberg is coming to the outside now, down into the Nova chicane. We're very close to Sebastian Vettel as we head down into the back, and we get past him. We've got past Sebastian Vettel into P5. Vettel touched the wall at the Nova chicane, and we got past him. Then we go down into this corner. Vettel has rammed us, and we've lost our front wing. We've lost our end plate. P5, and we've lost our end plate, but we can deal with that for now. But Sebastian Vettel, with the glitch, has just rammed us. Vettel has lost his front wing. Oh wow, Maldonado's crashed as well behind us. Since when Maldonado's crashed? Oh my god, didn't know Maldonado. Oh, Hulkenberg's now rammed us. What the hell is going on with these AI? Seriously, Hulkenberg has now hit us into that corner on lap 15 of 20. And Hulkenberg will now come into the pits. Team radio. Yep, as I expected, Hulkenberg has got some damage to his front wing. And he's coming to the pits. He's completely lost it. Lap 17 of the Monaco Grand Prix, where we're very close to Valtteri Bottas now down into down to the Nova chicane, and now down into the back. Can we get Valtteri Bottas in the next few corners? Bottas, it's the one. We lost our other end plate. We got to pit now, surely. We have to pit now. And Bottas cuts the chicane, and he's actually overtaken Guido van der Garde. Look at this. Just look at this. Look, from my camera view, look, just watch Bottas. Watch that Williams. He's coming across the chicane, and then he's just sliding, and he's got in front of the Caterham of Guido van der Garde. That is absolutely... That's probably the best overtake of the race by far. Oh my god. That was hilarious, that overtake. But of course, it didn't pay off because Bottas had a damaged front wing, so he had to come in the pits. Same with me, as we changed our front wing. Because I'm not steering with I'm not driving with no end plates on my car. So I have to replace my front wing. So that's 7th place. Valtteri Bottas has got out ahead of us. Nico Hulkenberg still in 8th place. Can we get out ahead of Hulkenberg? No, I don't think we can. No, there's Pick. Charles Pick. So the Caterham getting out ahead of Valtteri Bottas, which is very interesting. Nico Hulkenberg sets the fastest lap of the race, a 1:14.6. That's a pretty good lap time. Hulkenberg has set the fastest lap in a Sauber. Wow. Now, coming through the tunnel on the third to last lap in this Monaco Grand Prix. Can we get Valtteri Bottas coming down into the Nova chicane? We corner cut a little bit, but Bottas has hit the wall, just like Vettel did, and we get past Valtteri Bottas into P8, and there's 10 runners left. There's 10 drivers left in this Monaco Grand Prix, so whoever finishes in the top 10 can get some points. Wow. So we go down into Rasgas. 10 runners left in this Grand Prix. This is an absolutely crazy race. The Caterham of Charles Pitt comes in the pits. And we move up to P7 on lap 18. And now moving on to the penultimate lap, lap 19 of the Monaco Grand Prix. Coming into turn 1. And this is a crazy race. Whoever finishes the top 10 now have all got points. Hulkenberg's P6. And here we go. Moving on to the final lap and onto the final corner of Raskas. And Jenson Button has won the Monaco Grand Prix. He won it in 2009, but now he wins it in this 2013 career mode. As now we come across the line to finish in 7th place in this Monaco Grand Prix. It was a disappointing race in the end, but we still get some decent points. But we failed to finish 6th or above, so we won't take the lead in the championship, where we were 24 points behind. We get some more 6 points to get 18 points. And Jenson Button wins the Grand Prix. Esteban Gutierrez finishes in 2nd place. Guido van der Garde in a Caterham finishes in 3rd place on the podium. I can't believe this. Pastor Maldonado in 4th for Williams, then Romain Grosjean, Nico Hulkenberg, then me in 7th, Valtteri Bottas, Jean-Eric Vergne, Charles Pic in 10th. So double points for Caterham in this Monaco Grand Prix. And the DNFs from 11th onwards, because there was 10 runners in the Grand Prix, there's a lot of DNFs. Porter Esther, Sebastian Vettel, Max Chilson, Sergio Perez, Mark Webber, Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton, who caused the 2nd safety car, Adrian Sutil, Kimi Raikkonen, Fernando Alonso, and Jules Bianchi and Daniel Ricciardo on the 1st lap. Wow, what a crazy Monaco Grand Prix this was. A Caterham finishes on the podium. And the Drivers' Championship, Fernando Alonso still leads, but we trail his lead still, but we added 6 points. And we're 18 points now behind him in second. Then Jenson Button moves up into third after winning this Monaco Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton fourth. Sebastian Vettel in fifth. Romain Grosjean sixth. Mark Webber seventh. Nico Rosberg eighth. Kimi Raikkonen in the Esteban Gutierrez in 10th. He's got some good points after that second place. Sergio Perez, Nico Hulkenberg, Guido van der Garde in 13th place with 15 points after that third place. Pastor Maldonado, then Valtteri Bottas, Jean-Luc Verne, Charles Pic, Adrian Sutil, Daniel Ricciardo, Paul di Resta, Max Chilton and Jules Bianchi. Ferrari still lead the Constructors' Championship by 100 points from Mercedes with 90 points, and McLaren in third, then Red Bull, then Lotus, Sauber in 6th, Williams in 7th, Caterham with 16 points in 8th place, ahead of Toro Rosso with 2 points, Force India in 10th with no points, and then Marussia 11th with no points either. But Force India are having a terrible time right now in this season. They've got no points after 6 races. Here we go, we're very disappointed, as I kind of expected. We are disappointed with our 7th place, but otherwise that was a really crazy race. I mean, I don't think you can get a Caterham on the podium in real life, unless it's a very crazy race. But hope you enjoyed this absolutely crazy and hectic Monaco Grand Prix. See you guys on my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and goodbye.